Yeah, I gotta do something because I'm dying, man. I slept like shit. I'm tired. Silver Kayn, please.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Oh, did we save that meme? Is the meme back?
I will take that pitiful existence you call a life.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Edgy Kayn, boys. Edgy Kayn. Okay. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. We got Kayn here. Starting queue. I'm fine with that. The silver. We should probably check some. Oh, this is EUS, isn't it? Hold on. I wish there was an stupid replay system, dude. Shit's so whack. Like, I should just be able to click a button and the dude's runes and masteries come up. Like, what universe is this, man? You know my favorite part about this review? Is that this guy's legit in a game right now. Yeah. I said you're in a game.
Minions have spawned.
You left.
You always fight so poorly.
And then I wasted $30.
You are in my way.
Don't ban him. Let him stay. This dude left. He just left for. Don't ban him. Unban that guy. What the fuck? What the fuck's going on? I can't do it. It's too stupid. Oh my god. It's so horrible. Jesus. Alright, hold on a second. Your start makes very little sense to me. You went fucking blue and then to... You went blue and then to Gromp? Why? What? If you're gonna do blue Gromp, you better full clear and just do wolves. It makes absolutely no sense to me that you would ever path that way. The main reason, and I'm looking at your... Yeah, your runes look okay. Or I'm sorry, masteries look okay. Let's look at your runes real quick. See if you got anything weird going on. Right away, I think it's weird that you don't have any attack speed on your quints. Attack speed's pretty important early game. Also, magic resist is nice too. Cooldown reduction, I mean, I guess you could take that. I don't really have a big issue with the CD. I have big issue with the attack speed though. I think it should be attack speed quints. And then I think that you shouldn't be going blue Gromp and then skipping wolves. That's just inefficient. You're better off going blue wolves if you're going to not full clear anyways. Let's turn on this for a second. So generally versus Sejuani, we know that we're gonna be here before she's here, but we also know that she'll be a little stronger than us if she decides to full clear. Why aren't you waiting until he's level? Oh no! Wait till he's level 3.
70% win rate since I've started playing Janna, but before I was a mid main. I feel that I have more carry potential in mid, but I can focus more on map and making the right decision as sup. What would you suggest I play?
I don't know at the moment. People keep donating while I'm like coaching to ask me questions, and it's hard to answer. So right here, wait until Riven gets level 3. It makes no sense to go after this guy when Riven's level 2. Riven can't follow up or do anything, because she's only level 2 here and Zed's level 3. So you're missing an opportunity. Like, in my opinion, I view this gank as very unlikely to work. Also, did we even see Zed use his W? We're coming up here. Right there, okay, we did see it. I miss a long cooldown, it's 15 seconds, so yeah, just wait. Once he finishes this, you could actually let the Riven do something to help you. Yeah, I don't know why he flashes, but whatever. Then you go right back to farm mode, which I like. We see Sejuani, but you're still fucking around. Why? Oh, brother. Okay. I think you played this reasonably well. I didn't see the Soraka coming up. Yeah, this is good. I think you kind of just get lucky here, though. I don't know whether or not you're watching the Soraka or not. If you were watching the Soraka, you're good. If you just kind of slammed your champion into his and then on your screen Soraka shows up and you had no idea that she was able to move, and you're just bumping heads into each other, that's fucking garbage. And you're getting bailed out by your support here, and it's a bad play. So that's how, like, situations like that, it's hard to know without seeing your screen what the fuck you're thinking. Generally, I assume the latter, which is you weren't watching. Nice. What is that heal about? Actually, do I even like this, though? Hold on. I don't know, man. Like, it looks kind of cool, I suppose, what you do here. But I think it's one of those ganks where it just feels kind of risky, like it could go bad very easily. But I don't mind it. I'm not in love with it. Yeah, you need to fucking back. Now you're wasting time. Now it's getting really ugly to me. You have a kill, you have gold behind, you have 1400 behind, and you're still ganking bottom. Yeah, you're being a noob. Like, you're completely being a noob here. This is all noob. The gank, I could let go, but the fact that you're sitting in the bush poking around and hoping to cheese, that's just garbage by you. Do not do this. Fucking back. Get out of here. What is this buy right now? What is a good buy? This is fine. Okay. I don't... I'm gonna back up. Alright. So, What did we do? What was our path again? Our path was blue, wolves, and red? Where? Okay, I need to back up a second and figure out where the fuck our chickens went this game. Who got them? You got them. Oh, wait. It was blue gromp chickens, because you fucking skipped. You skipped chickens. I mean, you skipped wolves. Your clear is so weird, dude. So we jerk off for like ever in bot lane, and now we're back towards this side. We're running towards mid. We look at mid, we do our gank, chickens are up, and then you get them right away. It kind of works itself out. Again, I'm not a big fan of just like AFKing bottom. But at the same time, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. This is garbage by you. There's no kill potential here. You don't have 6 yet. I feel like you're just pathing towards kills. I'm not going anywhere near this. If I'm you, I'm going chickens, wolves, blue, gromp, and then looking at bottom. That's what I'm doing. All this shit that you're doing is noob crap. Running around towards the top of the lane and hoping that maybe you dive or some shit. It's not what you should be doing. Like, you better be happy that you didn't hit her, because you're never diving her. So I don't know what kind of game you're playing, but you're not diving her there. Like, you just don't have the damage there. Look at you. Look at you right now. What are you doing? This whole time, you could have taken wolves, blue, gromp, back, went to your red, then dove top with level 6 or something. You're just noobing out. Level 6 versus level 5, and you're gonna dive her under tower, and then you get pushed out because you're just trying to farm. Yeah, this is where this replay goes to shit, in my opinion. Right after this back. You do chickens, and then you stop pathing and just start trying to fight shit for no reason. We need 6, yeah. I agree. 6 is too important on Kayn. Vanilla form. Please don't break. Please. Be right back. Thank you, Riot. Thank you. Still not fixing the stupid replay system. Oh, thank God. Okay. So here, you back after making this goofy ass rotation to the top side. You skip your wolves and you start doing your blue, and then you immediately run down to bottom. Skipping wolves. I don't know why you hate the wolves so much. I don't know what they did to you, but you could have went blue, gromp, wolves, and pathed up and maybe found a kill. Instead, you're going to start forcing bottom, even though bot lane is pushing forward. You're going to run down to bottom, and TF is shoved in. So I don't really know why you're doing that. I don't know what you see that I don't see, but I see nothing exciting down here right now. I see that I'm level 6 and I want to farm. And then you get obliterated by Syndra. And this TF has a small dong. A tiny penis. Three kills. Where are you going? Go take your wolves. Junglers. Why do you do this? Why do you all skip your camps? Why do you think this is okay? Junglers, you don't skip your camps unless you know you're getting a kill. Why? This is guaranteed. This is not guaranteed. Junglers, please. Look at your pathing right now. You went
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
all the way around. You know why you're doing this weird ass boomerang loop thing that you're doing to farm? It's because you've staggered your camps. What I mean when I'm saying staggered your camps is that you're not farming on a trajectory. You're farming whatever you see around you whenever you feel like it. You're not in control of your farm at all. That's why you're not really crushing this game, even though your opponent is like garbage tier and it's like 0-2. It's because you're doing loopy shit instead of focusing on the farm. When you're allowed to farm in this game and you see a clean path of camps, you go and clear those ASAP, and then you go and gank somebody with a big power spike. You should be running from mid to bottom side back all the way to the golem in one clear. That's just messy. Your timers are all fucked up. Yep. Holding mid here is fine. What's spawning next? I have no fucking clue. I'm gonna be honest. I have no clue. I also have no idea what that Riven TP is, because that is trash. Newbie's gonna noob. Now look at this. It's like Gromp and chickens. Like, you see what I mean? You're just going everywhere, dude. And how do you avoid this? By doing smarter clears. That's why junglers do blue, wolves, and then red, and then poke around at the scuttle, and then after they do their early ganks, and they just go on a farm path for most of the game. It's so that they can always keep their jungle camp spawning around the same rotation. It's like, I go blue, wolves, red, scuttle, maybe gank somebody, fuck around a little bit back. Where do I go? Wolves, chickens, or I go chickens, wolves, gromp, or I go gromp, wolves, chickens, or I go, you know, you have a path, you have a plan of action. Or if you go blue, gromp, wolves, chickens, red, and then golems, and then you back, and guess what? Everything's up again. Gromp, wolves, chickens, and then you could poke into the river while you're waiting for your next blue buff. It's a trajectory, it's a track, dude. You're a freight train, you're moving cargo. None of this running around the map, skipping over camp shit that I see my junglers doing all the time. Hello. Kinda scary to not ult there, but whatever.
Executed.
So this is just this is a feels bad. Honestly, we have 2k unspent. We had no smite up. Just reset here. Reset and then do a full clear. Obviously, I don't pretend to know everything about Kayn mechanically. Toad plays, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I've only played Kayn like twice. But yeah, if you play Kayn, you should have a better handle on these types of, I mean, you have 2k unspent, so I was thinking maybe you could get away with this, but nah, fam. Nah, fam. Okay, mid's gone. This is fine. I like this gank. Why are you skipping your chickens? You're closer to chickens than you are red. Go and take the chickens, then do red. See what I mean with this pathing shit? I hate it. I didn't mind you ganking Syndra because she was right on the path. You see what I mean? You did blue, you see Syndra pushed, you gank her. And then what do? You're closer to chickens. What do you focus on? You go right to red. It's all inefficient. The only comparison that I can draw for this type of stuff is it would be like in a lane, both if you were top lane and there was a button, a little red button that you had to press. This is the only comparison that I could come up with right now to compare it to laning, so to make you understand why I harp on. Let's pretend that the tower's still standing. Here, I'll draw you a little tower. Here we go. Happy tower, right? That's a tower. Clearly a tower. And it had a little button on it. And every minute and a half, or whatever it is, from the time that the minions leave to get to the button came back out. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys making fun of my tower and my little button. It's kind of a big button. But anyways, every minute and a half, the button comes back out. And the laner had to press the button. The laner had to walk back to his tower and press the button. In order for the minions to spawn, the laner had to go, well, hi button. And the laner had to go over and press it. In order for the minions to spawn and run up to mid and run up into the middle of the lane, the laner had to be responsible for pressing the button. And if you didn't go back and press the button every minute and a half, then you don't keep up an XP right there. You just don't get minions coming. It would be coming from this side technically, but you don't get minions coming because you didn't press the button. That's what it's like. That's what it's like when junglers don't time their shit. That's what it's like. It's like if we had a CS button and we could release the CS on the dot every time it came up, you weren't getting the farm. Although this does look like an elf pulling his pants down like a lawn gnome about to get a blowjob. But for the purposes of the discussion, you gotta press the button. And that's the only way. Like, that's the only comparison I could draw. When you're not when you're not actively getting your jungle camps, as soon as they spawn, if you're not actively getting your jungle camps as soon as they spawn, you're not keeping up in the maximum amount of XP that you can get. Which is why when people play shit like Shyvana or I don't fucking know, like Fog does like Shyvana and Tryndamere jungle, right? And he can just cheese low elo with it. You know why? Because he can just path. Like he can literally just go from each camp and just farm it every second it spawns, and he wins like every game with those types, with just trash, garbage junglers. Bold as that, thanks. Appreciate the sub. And the same things for Kayn. Kayn is like a farm jungler. He's one of the better ones. So you should be on top of your every situation. The only reason why I'm harping on this is because you're skipping camps and you don't seem focused on it, dude. You have to be.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
You see that? Look how you jerk off. You just fap in the bush. Why? Take your camp. See what I'm saying? There's no urgency in your gameplay. Think about the lawn gnome and the button. Where are you going? What is over there? There's nothing spawning over there. No one's around in mid. TF's dead. There's nothing for you to take. Where are you going? To be fair, there's nothing up here, so I don't mind you floating around, but your teammates aren't in position to really help you, so it's kind of silly to get chunked out. Ult. What the fuck is happening here? Why didn't we ult that guy? Why are we so scared? Where are you going? Go farm your chickens. Why are you chasing kills? Farm your chickens first. This isn't that important. Getting your farm is. Don't care that much about Scuttle at all. That you get what you deserve there. Everything's about to spawn and you're doing Scuttle. Or Rift Herald, sorry. It's like, it is Scuttle. It's just like a roided up Scuttle, technically. If you guys really want to be technical, you know. It's about to despawn. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I didn't even catch that. That's true too. Even if we tried to finish it, we couldn't. It is. It's a roided up Scuttle. Oh, she's Scuttle's mom? No. No, that's like that's like those stupid RPGs where you like fight something level 3 and then at like level 20 it's like it's the same thing but a little bigger. And it's like, nah, dude, that's just like a roided up one. That's like the one that went to the gym. It's like level 3 arachnid and then it's like level 30 red arachnid and it's red and bigger. And it's like, nah, you guys just got lazy and you just blew that shit up. You didn't want to make a new model. Like, come on. Don't lie to me. That one, you know, this one takes a little bit more creatine or protein or whey or whatever fucking bro science shit. And this one's now, you know, this is the one that didn't skip leg day. Yeah.
Blue team's turret has been
Fuck that shit. It's not Mama Scuttle. This is just us being massively behind. Our red buff is up and we're invading randomly into the jungle. We're stepping over minions. I have no idea where you're going. I'm going back.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I don't even know what this is for. I don't even know what this is for.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
You ward, there's nothing up here. Ash's bottom. Nothing's up. Like, no camps are here. Nothing's here. He gets right into range. Why are you running away? Why not just ult? You know what she's gonna do. She's gonna press R on you. So just ult for ult. I don't think I've seen him ult at all. Have I? Well, you use your ult to basically avoid death. You're untargetable, so in a spot like that, when you know you're about to get bursted, you need to just press ult to keep yourself alive. Unless we're doing the no ult challenge. I don't know what I'm watching. Why aren't you ulting anybody? I'm so confused. Just ult the Zaya at the end of that. I'm so sad.
Red team double kill. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Can't you not ult if you don't hit them? But isn't that what the challenging smite or the blue smite's for? Is so you can ult people? Isn't that the whole point? That's the whole point of. That's the whole reason we take blue smite on Kayn, isn't it? It's so that we can just smite ult. There we go. Signs of life, boys. What's amazing is that Riot's designed a game where we could path this inefficiently and still beat other humans. Because we're ahead of this Sejuani somehow. This game's a fiesta. So I don't know why you're going here, helping. The Riven's fucking, she's dead. You're trying to 2v3 randomly when you're not even that fed. TF splitting bot. Syndra's collapsing with Sejuani, and you elect to chase these guys. This game is garbage. Like, you guys are just doing all sorts of weird shit. Look, Syndra and Sejuani are chasing here. And you're over here, TF's splitting, so you don't really want to fight. You should be protecting these guys or trying to challenge Syndra or something, if you can. Looks like it might be too little too late. But instead, you're chasing this weird shit. While poor TF is trying to split. And then you die too. If now that you die, they get Baron too. Yeah, they're gonna do it, aren't they? Motherfuckers. Nope, they're not. Look out. This was kind of a fun one to coach, but like a hard one to coach because it's just so messy. Ashe gets picked, you can't die or we lose Baron. You run all the way back. For some reason you're not wave clearing, or waves pushing, and then you run into a 1v3. I mean, honestly, dude. This game is a mess, and then they're gonna get Baron, and that's pretty much GG. We're just gonna stick to the basics on this game, okay? Which is, right now, you are, from the moment, like okay, when we started, we were on a little track. It was a stupid track. It was a crooked track. It was a track made by, I don't even know. Some guy with something, I don't know. I'm just picturing some dude with like a monocle and a top hat who just had like a bright idea but didn't really think it through. That's what I'm thinking when I think about your track. You went blue, Gromp, red. That was the start of this. Blue, Gromp, red. one gank, or looking for a gank, and then now all your camps are fucked up, and you pathed back down. I think you grabbed chickens. On the way back down, you had like 1,200 gold, and then you tried to force a gank bottom, and then you AFK'd bottom for like 45 seconds. And at that point, whatever... Yeah, I don't know about that for Kayn. Yeah. After that point, once you like lingered in bottom for like 2 minutes straight or whatever the hell, probably not that long, but once you lingered in bottom and all your camps are all on a stagger spawn where we can't even make a path anymore, that's where this game gets messy. As a jungler, the biggest mistake that players make is that they go, well, I'm in the jungle, so therefore, you know, in low elo anyways, I'm the jungler, so therefore I can just run around the map at any time whenever I feel like it and help lanes. You can doesn't mean you should, basically, because what happened here is that purely, and this is just across the board for most junglers, and like Orcs is saying, yeah, Ezreal's one. There's only a couple junglers that can actually afford to gank early, often. But for a jungler like Kayn, you've got no business running around the map like a chicken with your head cut off. The only thing that you should really be focused on is path first. Maybe for the opening clear, you do an aggressive clear like a 3 camp and then gank. But after that, you're in path mode. Like, you're straight up in path mode, straight up in farm mode. And I'm not sure. I don't know what's the better start on Kayn. I would assume Raptors with Q is decent. And you go Raptors, red, wolves, blue, gromp. Or you could just do Raptors, red, blue if you want to do something more aggressive. But after the aggressive opening, fuck that. You need to just farm. Like, path. The same path. So if you go chickens, red, blue, and then gank, if you're here, if you base, guess where you're going? Chickens, wolves, gromp, scuttle. Or if you want to waste a lot of time, although I don't really buy it, you could go to golems. But normally it's just grab your chickens every time they spawn, and then path through the jungle, and then look to gank. But the farm comes first. The ganks come secondary in low elo. I don't care if your team's raging. I don't care if your team's feeding. I don't care if they're telling you to kill yourself. I don't care if your brother comes in and he tells you he knows how to play jungle. I don't care. Do not give a fuck. You need to focus on pathing quickly, efficiently, and then getting your farm ASAP. Because that's how we avoid getting into a 30-minute game with 133 farm. We should be in like the 200s, at least. My brother was in the game with me, XD. Yeah, I know. Everyone tells everybody how to play, and everyone is yelling at you while you're doing your thing. But listen, the execution of the ganks and the execution of the fighting, higher elo players make it look easy. The reason they make it look easy is because they do the fundamental shit right first. They do the clear, they do the smooth pathing first, and then they focus on the outplays and the fancy shit after they leave the jungle, and they have that like, okay, I've cleared what I want to clear, I'm ready to do my fight. As soon as the fight's over, bam, back to jungling, back to farming. I'm not lingering, I'm not floating, I'm not AFK in a bush for 45 seconds or whatever it was. You need to be above all the randomness in solo queue. You need to be the one that sticks to the script. Every single person in your games, from top to bottom, they're all going to do this nonsense where top laner's randomly going to run to the bottom of the map. The bot lane support's randomly going to run to mid. The mid is going to roam into the top lane. They're all going to be missing XP. Your opponent, your jungle opponent, is going to do the same thing. He's just going to randomly gank somebody, and he might get the gank. He might get a couple kills, but I guarantee you, what he's going to do, even if he gets fed, unless he's someone who's actually decent at the game, he's going to start to fall behind in XP, because they do not ever, no one takes care of their XP in low elo. Nobody. That's why I harp on it so hard in my coaching. I think I've coached over 1,000 clients now, and you know what? I've probably only seen one guy who farmed well and was low elo. and he was actually just mechanically bad. Like legit, I don't remember his name, but he was like, he would always have like perfect farm, even from the jungle, and he would just misplay he would just miss his ults. He would flash at bad time. I mean, he would just fail, like hard, fall in your face, fail. Most players that I see in low elo don't do that. Most players in low elo, they're always just gimped. They're always trying to win from behind. Level disadvantages, farm disadvantages, running around. My team said to help me gank. Fuck that shit. So, that's what we need to work on, dude. This game was just a Fiesta. It was pretty hard for me to really hone in on what was going wrong, other than you. I mean, mechanically, you need to smite. You use your smite to press R, especially when you're about to get bursted by a target. But other than that, dude, it's like textbook farm shit. And that's what we've got to hone in on. Otherwise, we're always going to be gimping ourselves, and our XP is always going to be staggered. And yeah, just don't forget, dude. The tower with the button. All right, cool. Cool, YouTube. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, etc. if this goes on the channel. I really do appreciate your support. You know that. It's Neace, No Bullshit Gamer. I'll see you for the next coaching. All right, I'm out. Peace. Cracks. Thank you so much, guys.